Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for coming to my channel, for watching my videos, for all of your kindness, all of your love, your support, your wonderful comments and your generous donations. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you. Today we've got a future spouse reading, everyone's favorite of all time. I've got 4 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the close-up in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose the clear quartz stone. Let's see, who is your future spouse? We've got 9 of Pentacles, Thief, 6 of Swords, Melancholy, or Melancholy, I'm not sure how to pronounce it correct, Judgment, and Waiting. Wow. Pile 1. So who is this person? Immediately I'm feeling someone very self-sufficient, very independent in all ways, emotionally, financially, mentally, someone free to choose how they want to live, what kind of life they want to build for themselves. And there is a lot of stability about them. And it's interesting, it almost seems to me, I don't know why, this person has escaped, not escaped, what would be the best way to describe it? I don't feel like they grew up living very well, this person. They went through struggle, they did, because you don't get to the 9 of Pentacles from a good life. That's the point where you get to taste this good life, the one you built yourself. I don't feel like this person is coming from a good environment, or like that they were given everything just because they were born. I feel like they had to, it could be that they left their family very early and started to work, or maybe moved away from where they grew up. It's almost like they wanted to explore different things, to build the life that would make them feel happy, satisfied, nourished. And there's a lot about stability, feeling unshakable, feeling that they're living their best life, that they don't need anyone to tell them what to do. I'm getting a strong entrepreneurial energy from them, like they're their own boss. And definitely I have no doubt that this person is very financially stable, if not stable then quite abundant, I would even say. Wealthy, 9 of Pentacles, really good energy. Very successful person, but not because they want to impress someone or use money for power. This person has an idea, like a picture of how they want to live. It could be they wanted to live somewhere warm. The 9 of Pentacles, we are seeing grapes, everything is blooming. It could have been a warmer country that they moved to, or just a country with a nice nature, somewhere where life is flourishing, blooming, and they feel happy there. I feel like that was their idea. Maybe they have a house somewhere in nature, or like a farm maybe, or just, it feels like their main goal in life was just to enjoy it, to have a good surroundings, good atmosphere around them. Nature as well is so important. I don't know why it keeps coming up. Good food, good people, and they have a really good taste. This person is just, they see beautiful things, they enjoy little pleasant moments of everyday life. But it's almost like it hasn't been easy for them to get to this point of being so self-sufficient, so independent, so content with their life. Feels like their life is delicious. This person's life is delicious, and that's exactly how they were intending it to be in the past when they were growing up. it's almost like they escaped something difficult, something, maybe their family or their upbringing were constraining them somehow, keeping them in kind of a box of thinking patterns, or just all the same stuff every single day, every year. And this person was like, at some point, I've had enough. I'm ready to go. And it's almost like they had one moment to escape, and they took that chance. They went with the hunch. Definitely. And that's how they got to where they are at the moment. By being brave, by being focused on the end goal. And working every single day relentlessly, because it's the Pentacle suit, which is all about putting tangible effort, being resilient, stoic. Very self-sufficient person. And I feel like in relationship they're the same. They don't really need need anyone to complete them or to provide something for them. Or, for example, if it's a man, they wouldn't need a woman to be a housewife, to be someone who's who owns something for them, like the traditional roles. I feel like they're very free in their relationships. They will give you freedom to be what you want to be, to do what you want to do, to make sure that they're happy and you are happy. The word have to or must, it's almost like they detest it. They don't like it. They like freedom and independence. But at the same time, I feel like it's a very loving person. They just want everybody to be happy, to be delighted about their life, to be abundant, prosperous. A very strong person. And growth. They're growing. I feel like they're growing their wealth, growing their in a spiritual way, like expanding what they've got. The knowledge they have, the possessions, it's just a lot of growth is here. Because it's not 10 of Pentacles just yet. 9 of Pentacles is still about growth. But already sort of that comfortable growth, if you know what I mean. How or when will you meet? Pile 1. I'm feeling that you're going to meet this person when you will be trying to leave something behind. When you will be moving on. From a situation, from a relationship, from a person, from a physical place for some of you. It almost feels like you're going to be in this bittersweet, a little bit sad, maybe even a little bit depressed energy. And then you make a decision, I've got to move on, I've got to go, leave the past where it belongs, in the past, and keep going with this Six of Swords and melancholy. It's almost like you wouldn't even have a clue what's about to turn up on your way. You will be very focused on just clearing up your energy, leaving what's not serving you anymore. Could be a past relationship, could be just maybe a job for some of you, or maybe a physical place, because there is movement here, just a change of scenery possibly. And again, so many people say that you will only meet the one when you are the happiest, when you work through all of your stuff, when you healed your wounds, when you are at peace with your past, with your ex-partners. I don't think that's the way it happens 100% of the time. Some people meet their future spouses, their soulmates, if you want, when they are not feeling good about themselves, when they are still angry at the past, when they can't let go. Everyone's life is different, and everyone's experiences, and also a natal chart that you've got, the sky above you at the moment of your birth dictates when and how you're very likely to meet someone important in your life. So I feel like you are the case of someone who doesn't have to be all happy and cheerful and ready to match, like have a vibration to match this person. I feel like it's just going to happen when you decide that you deserve better. When you decide that you've got to leave something in the past and move on from that. That's when you meet this person. And again, an energy of travel is very prominent for some of you here. Of movement. Towards something new. Towards something unexplored. For you yet. what kind of relationship are you going to have with them, pile 1? Very powerful, very intense, but in a good way. And it's interesting because I feel like you've been waiting for someone like this person for a while, and for someone to come around and change your life, to wake you up almost, to... There is this energy of coming back to life, of like refreshing, something new. With this judgment especially, it's almost like you've been sleeping, or you've been in a period of transforming, of shedding old skin, letting go of the past, and when this person comes around, it's like a first new breath, like a child who is born and they start breathing. Of course we cry, they cry when they are born, when they inhale the oxygen for the first time, but it's just going to be very, what's the word? Exhilarating, I think, that I want to say. Very refreshing, very inspiring, and it's almost like this is life. This is what I was waiting for so long, dreaming about. To start living finally, to start living. I feel like that's what you will make each other feel about this connection. Like you woke up, finally woke up. And ready to explore this life, explore all the experiences, emotions, places, this love to the fullest. And there is a lot about truth for some reason. I feel like together you'll be able to be your most authentic, unapologetic, honest self, to be yourself with each other. I feel like it's just so beautiful. With this judgment, there won't be judgment here between the two of you, because traditionally this is the card that indicates God and how he is forgiving and loving, and these people are entering a new realm after death, and that's how it will feel. You don't have to pretend to be someone else anymore. You don't have to try to be the person you think the other person wants to see. Yeah, just being yourself and knowing that that will be accepted well, that you will be understood. Showing all of your pain, all of your happiness, all of your dreams, fears, unapologetically to each other, and supporting each other through that. It feels like you'll experience a lot together. This will be a very profound, deep connection here. You won't be just, I don't feel like it's a passive connection where you'll be just sitting, watching TV every single day, going to work, coming back, then having dinner, watching TV. It feels like there's a lot of traveling here, trying new things, I don't know, bungee jumping, seeing new places, spending a lot of time in nature. Intense experiences. I feel like you'll both want to pursue together. It will feel very safe and exciting, especially when you are together with them. Let's look at your oracle cards. Yeah, look at that. Some of you, I feel like, really need to let go of some story in the past here that keeps coming back to your life, that keeps repeating, keeps taking a lot of your energy and your effort, keeps triggering you. We've got this card, never ending story. I feel like it's a big message here for some of you to finally put an end to it, or finally find the closure between you and that person. Even if you can't find that closure by communicating to them or asking them something for clarity or just things you want to know. Creating that closure yourself would really help. And again, I feel like when you meet, you might be a little bit on guard. My pile 1, then we've got this card, hostilities. That's what I'm feeling here. You won't be able to trust easily just because of what you went through in the past, just because of that lingering energy of resentment maybe, or hurt, or disappointment, and it's almost like I don't want to experience that again. There will be still a little bit of that when this person comes around. So you'll be very protective of yourself. And maybe that's how it's meant to be. I feel like boundaries are very important for you. And again, I don't feel like you'll be looking. It's almost like you'll be very focused on moving on, healing yourself, letting go of the past. Not that you will be all cheerful and excited to go socialize and find your future spouse. I don't think that's the case with you. You're a little bit more, again, with that melancholy, you're focused on letting go. When you will meet this person, you will be doing just that. Then, where do I go? Yeah, then we've got this card clouds and shape-shifting. And we've got a lot of clouds imagery on all of these cards, with this waiting, with the judgment. And it's all about changes, I feel like. It's all about things are not going to be stagnant anymore in your life. I feel like especially coming up to you, meeting this person, things will feel like they're transforming and changing too fast, and maybe some of you are moving again, maybe flying somewhere, since I was feeling traveling very strongly here. Yeah, changes. And again, feeling like future is still a little bit cloudy. I don't know, I don't feel like things are going to improve too soon. I feel like that will be your energy when you meet them. But there will be a moment when the clouds will part, just like in this picture, in this card, and this person will show up for you. Unexpectedly, I feel like, for many of you. Then we've got this card, High Priestess of Earth. I'm very happy to see it here because it's the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. A very stable energy, very nourishing, happy, fruitful, fertile. I feel like that's who this person is, first of all. And I feel like that's the energy of your connection as soon as you get together. Very stable, very grounded, very a lot of support. I'm feeling there, a lot of care and family, the energy of family. The Suit of Pentacles, it's all about stability, putting roots, making things grow and bloom. Nature and food and nice environment is just so important here for this pile, I feel like. And then we've got this card, Treasure Your Loved Ones. It is important to love others deeply. I feel like you will both very much treasure this connection and show each other how much you love each other in very tangible ways, I feel like. In physical touch, especially with all of these pentacles. And also that's another indication for you to not forget that you deserve love, that it's coming for you, that you shouldn't keep protecting yourself or putting very rigid boundaries or feeling like you have to be tough to make sure nobody hurts you again. Yeah, jumping into the depth of it. But I feel like with this person it's going to be inevitable, with this judgment. Let's get some descriptions of them. Who is your future spouse? Pile 1. How are they going to look like? Their character. Maybe their horoscope signs. Oh my gosh, I said horoscope signs and the sign just flew out immediately. Maybe the physical description. Who is your future spouse? Pile 1. So the first card that flew out is Sagittarius. I'm not surprised at all, seeing how this person can dream big. Something about traveling is important for them. They are all about good life, which is Sagittarius. Very lucky people, very prosperous people, I feel like they are. This is totally their energy. Jupiterian energy, I would also say. Then we've got success. Oh, home. Some of them might be quite homey with you, and like the 4th house, Cancerian energy is coming through too. You'll definitely have a home together. I feel like quite soon in the relationship, maybe a house or just a nice place to spend a lot of time together. Mature. It's nice to see. Ambitious. Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the beginning. Very ambitious person. And romantic. Very nice. I want to look at the bottom of the deck too. And then we've got blue eyes. Of course, it's not for everybody, but for majority of people who are watching, they are very likely to have lighter shade of eye color. And let's look at the bottom of your deck. Oh yes, we've got the Six of Cups. Soulmate connection, that's what it is. Someone that will feel very familiar, very comfortable, like someone you've known for ages. Just yeah, you're going to feel like you are kindred spirits, like you are very similar, like it's easy to communicate, to express yourself. There will be natural flow of energy between the two of you. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading gave you the answers you were looking for, has inspired you in some ways, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose the rose quartz stone. Let's see who is your future spouse. We are opening the reading with the Three of Swords, Sides, the World, Surprise, the Star, and Wedding. No surprise here. Okay. Who is this person, pile 2? This is someone who has been through it in life and especially in relationships. They had their heart broken, 100%, I have no doubt, and it could be very recently in their last relationship. They felt like this is it. Maybe love doesn't exist, maybe it's not for me, I will never find a person with whom it will be easy, who will understand me. There is a little bit of sadness in them, especially now. I feel like at this point in their life they're not, I wouldn't say not very eager to explore possibilities. I don't feel like they are. I feel like they're just healing themselves right now, taking care of the pain, of the hurt, of whatever they've experienced. I feel like they become very wise through this. They grew through the experiences in their personal life. Maybe it could have been even that they lost someone, like physically. Someone passed on, someone they really loved, because it's a very heavy energy with the Sides and Three of Swords. Just a person who is getting over something heartbreaking, something very difficult emotionally, something quite painful. Mourning, the energy of mourning is coming through from them very strongly. Yeah, and it's interesting because they have no idea what awaits for them, which is you, my beautiful pile 2. The other cards are just so bright and happy, and when you meet, it's just instant understanding that whatever happened to them in the past, it has nothing, my gosh, I can't speak, is nothing like what you guys are going to have, which is so healing, which is just so beautiful, this unconditional love. And yeah, I feel like you'll be a huge healing for this person. And I'm not saying that you have to heal them or anything, it'll just come naturally. They will just come back to themselves and forget all of the pain in their past. Yeah. A very emotional person as well, I'm feeling. They're very empathetic and compassionate, and they take things close to their heart, if that makes sense. They're not someone superficial who just hops on the surface, someone very mentally focused, rational. No, they are very much coming from their heart. They operate, function in everyday life based on their heart, on what it tells them. Very loving person, very soft, I'm feeling. people mean a lot to them. They treasure people in their life, their friends, their family, whoever surrounds them. I feel like they feel their pain very deeply, feel their happiness very deeply. But again, I feel like when they're left alone, there are not many people who can share their pain, who can understand them. Again, a little bit of loneliness is coming through too. Just feeling like, I feel like they are always there for other people, and when they are crippled, emotionally especially, they only rely on themselves and their own strength and power of will to get up and continue. A very strong person as well. As much as they are softy, a very emotional, loving person, they are strong at their core. How are you going to meet pile 2? Huge indication, huge energy of travel, of foreign things, of something global. I'm strongly feeling traveling here with the two of you. I feel you, maybe you will be relocating, or maybe you will be on your vacation, or just on holiday somewhere where you haven't been yet. And it feels global. It feels global for many of you. It's not like going to a nearby town to visit your relatives. It feels like going to another country at least, if not on a different continent. Very global energy here. And it feels like it will come very unexpectedly. You wouldn't expect to come by this person in a million years. I feel like it will happen by chance, almost like a perfect place, a perfect time, that kind of energy with the surprises as well. I feel like both of you will be startled. Is that the word? Very shocked at meeting someone that important for you in that situation. I don't know, it could be like going through checkup, how is it called? When you're traveling in the airport and they check you with all of that stuff, metal situation, and your baggage, and maybe you'll just bump into each other and they help you carry your luggage, and then you'll start. It will be very unexpected, that's what I'm trying to say. Feeling like this is it, I found my person. Waiting in a queue for, I don't know, passport control. Something like that. An energy of travel here is very important here. New horizons, new places, expansion, Jupiter energy, all of that. Yeah, going to new places, expanding your world, your knowledge. And it will be just like out of the blue that you'll bump into each other. Very nice energy, like a pleasant surprise, I would call it. Pleasant surprise. What kind of relationship are you going to have with them? Well, first of all, you'll definitely get married. And I feel like it will be on your... it will be quite soon after you meet, because out of all the piles, you got the wedding card. So for sure, you're meant to marry this person and have a beautiful marriage together. And with the star, which is major arcana, and it's usually, for me, it's the card of unconditional love. It's just loving the other person for who they are completely, with all of their weirdness, all of their fears, all of their wounds, all of their happiness, all of their dreams, ambitions, just because this person, I guess, in this picture is naked, and they are putting, balancing the energy of the water. It's like an Aquarius. It's the energy of Aquarius, which is a very humanitarian sign, someone who sees everybody equally and loves everybody equally. Unconditional love, that's the energy I'm getting from this card, from this arcana. And that's how you'll feel about each other, about your connection, about your partnership. That you don't need any reasons to love each other. That's what I'm feeling here. You won't need to find any reasons. You just do. Very healing energy as well. Very soft, healing, pure, and full of inspiration and hope, which is also connected with Aquarius energy. Hope, focused on future, on happiness. It's almost like all of your past, all of your baggage from the past will just disappear in the mist. It's almost like, what's the point of going back to that when the future seems so bright? Oh, my English today, it's okay. But definitely a beautiful, beautiful union. 2 major arcana already for you guys out of the whole deck, and a wedding card. So no words here. Beautiful. You'll just know. I feel like you'll just know. This is it. I'm about to marry this person that I just met at the passport control at the airport when I wanted to go somewhere. So let's look at your oracle cards. Oh, well, again, look at this. We've got this card, time to go. Again, first of all, I'm getting this feeling that this person, your person, they're wrapping up something at the moment, some sort of connection, or maybe some failed relationship, some situation in their past that was hurting them, and as soon as they realize that it's time to leave it all behind, it's not serving them anymore, they need to keep going, there is more for them out there, that's when you meet. Another message I'm getting here, again, of traveling, of leaving the past in the past, could be a physical location. It's almost like a door has opened for you, for many of you. And you are pursuing it, you are going towards it. Yeah, movement, moving on. Very strong message here. And then we've got this card, Gaia and nurturing. I love to see it in your reading. And with the world, very similar message here. I feel like this connection will be very nurturing, very caring, very supportive, very loving. It feels warm, comfortable, safe. Yeah, very safe with the star, with the world. Just like you belong to each other. And you don't have to try hard to make it work. Not at all. It just falls, everything falls into place perfectly. The communication is easy. The support is just exactly what you need. The love language is just exactly what you need to feel comfortable. It's almost like motherly, fatherly care is very strong here. Then we've got this card, listening. Yeah, that's beautiful. Again, I'm feeling that you will be very compassionate with each other. That unconditional love. Just being willing to take time to listen to another person, to deeply listen, actively listen to them, and not wait for your turn to speak, to share something that troubles you. Being very present with each other, holding space for each other, so important. And that's exactly what you'll give to each other. Your time, your energy, your affection and support, your compassion. Beautiful. Then we've got this card, the garden and the gate. Interesting, because here I'm getting the feeling that many of you have been wanting to pursue something, maybe to go somewhere or pursue something, to change your life in some way, and you are just about to do that. You already have the key to that new chapter, but you are still on the verge, like you are not, you need just a moment to make that decision, to step into that new life with this garden and the gate, to open that gate basically. For some it will be to travel, for others it would be to, I don't know, pursue studying somewhere with this world, to, maybe to go for a gap year somewhere, for example. I don't know, I just thought of that, like before you start university or an important job, you would go somewhere to travel first. That's the feeling I'm getting from you. Like you're quite excited about something, but you're not pursuing it just yet. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe like there is a little bit of doubt in you, even though you're already almost, you've got a hold on it, on that dream, on that desire of yours. Yeah, it's almost there. You can see it. You can see it already. And then we've got this beautiful card, express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Yeah, I feel like there are going to be a lot of generosity here in this connection as well. Maybe this person's love language is, what's that? gifts, isn't it? Just it's called physical, tangible. What is it? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Like 5 languages. There is acts of services, physical touch, quality time, and what are the gifts called? I guess just gifts. It could be that this person expresses their love in gifting something valuable to you, something that would make you happy, like I don't know, flowers, chocolates, things that will make you smile and feel excited. Yeah, because I keep looking at this merman gifting a pearl to a mermaid, and yeah, it also gives me the feeling of a proposal, like a ring, and it's usually in a box, and we've got the wedding here, so definitely a big energy of marriage, and I feel like it will be very prominent thought, an idea for the both of you immediately in this connection. Let's just get married. That's what we both want. You're supposed to be together. It won't take, I feel like, even a year maybe for many of you to realize that let's do it. Why wait? So let's get some descriptions of your person, pile 2. What do they look like? What are their characteristics, their personality, maybe their horoscope sign? What is this person like? Who is your future spouse, pile 2? First we've got a horoscope sign. We have Gemini. Interesting. Wow, and we've got another. We've got Virgo. It could be that maybe Gemini is their ascendant sign, Virgo is their sun sign, or maybe Virgo is their moon sign, Gemini is their sun sign. And it's so interesting that both of the signs are ruled by Mercury. It's a lot about speaking, a lot about communication, being very witty, intelligent. Very interesting conversations I feel like you're going to hold with this person. And they're someone quite smart. Could be also that they're very well educated. They know a lot about things, about life. Very, what's the word? I feel like they know a little bit about everything. Then we've got this kind of loud. I'm not surprised because Gemini, if you know Gemini, they like to talk and they're quite loud and very expressive and very blunt sometimes with the things they say. Very opinionated. That's what this person is going to be like. And I feel like it's nice for those of you who are on a shyer, quiet side, so you'll match each other really well. What you lack, this person is going to have this quality. What they are not good at, you give them that. Compensate. You've got energetic. With all of this Mercurial energy, no surprise at all. Mercury is a very energetic, very fast planet. Very fast moving. Oh, it's very nice to see here. Mature. Let's look at the bottom of your deck. And then we've got Aries. Again, it's almost like we've got 3 main prominent positions for this person. Gemini, Virgo, Aries could be the Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or maybe Venus as well. And Aries also is very energetic and loud sign. I want to look at the bottom of your deck as well, guys. We've got the Ace of Swords. Again, communication, so powerful. It's almost like you'll click from the first word you say to each other, whatever it will be. I'm not even sure that it's going to be hello. It might be something ridiculously fun and just out of the blue. Like, I don't know. You guys let me know when you meet this person. It just feels like you'll be on the same wavelength when you speak. Almost like you'll speak the same language. Even if you don't, even if you're from different cultures. And it's almost as though other people won't be able to get on the joke, they won't be able to understand you. what you two are talking about, laughing about. Very nice energy. I like it. I like it, pile 2. So this is all I have for you. I wish you lots of happiness, lots of love. I hope this has resonated with you, inspired you in any way. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everyone who chose the green aventurine. Let's see who is your future spouse. We are opening the reading with the 5 of Wands, Messenger, 6 of Swords, House, Ace of Pentacles, and Haughtiness. This is interesting because I know that not many of you want to hear that this is someone you know already, but for this pile I'm strongly feeling that this could be someone that you used to, at least you had some sort of history with together. Maybe you tried to make a relationship work, but it didn't. There is this feeling that you at least talk to this person. For many of you, again, if it doesn't resonate, don't watch this video, but I feel like with this 5 of Wands and Messenger, this is someone who wanted to... it's almost like you had a past with them. Again, I can't even brush this feeling. You had a past with this person. Maybe things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. Maybe there were too many people in the picture. Maybe you got separated somehow. Especially with this Messenger, just like you couldn't get on the same page. You couldn't make it work. Again, I keep feeling that you tried, but it was too much struggle at some point. Maybe it's a story from the past that you just kind of forgot and let go of already, and this person is about to come around again into your life. But again, I'm feeling like they have tried. They've tried. There is the strong feeling that this person have tried already. Almost like they were fighting for you, or they were trying to persuade you of something, or to become more with you if you are friends, or if you are friends. It's almost like this person really wants to talk with you. I want to look at the bottom of your deck to see what's this about. Yeah, I do feel like this is a connection that has ended for many of you, but you didn't quite let go of it yet, pile 3. And there is a very high chance that you both will end up married. Of course, there's everybody's got a will, and we always have a choice, but I do see that it's someone from the past that you walked away from, or maybe this person has walked away from you. There was a history here between the two of you. At least a communication. You at least talk to each other. You know how this person looks. You know how their voice sounds. And I feel like they fought for you. There's this feeling that they fought for you, especially if you're a woman. I feel like this person was fighting for you at some point. Maybe they still do. Maybe they still do. Let me know. But definitely I'm feeling some sort of clash, like we tried but didn't quite work out. In the other two piles it was a completely new person. For this pile I feel like there's just something behind the scenes, something from the past that is about to come back. How or when will you meet them? It's interesting because I'm feeling that you might be on the move, or you might be moving on from something. For example, if you lived in your hometown where you grew up, you are about to move somewhere else, like to another city, another country, maybe for some of you with the 6 of Swords and House, or for some of you it won't resonate with everybody, maybe you will be moving out of your parents' house, something like that. Just leaving behind some sort of stability, something that you have known, something that was familiar for you, and moving on, moving forward. Yeah, it's almost like there is a little bit of bittersweet feeling and just realization that it's time for you to let the past in the past. Coming out of your comfort zone as well, that's the feeling I'm getting. Maybe moving abroad, or maybe just moving to another city, a bigger city, or just feeling like what's behind you is not what you need to take forward in your future. And that's where this person will show up again, or maybe your paths will cross again. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Yeah, strong feeling that of movement, of change, of something new, and this person will enter your life again. What kind of relationship are you going to have with them? Well, definitely quite a stable one, and it's almost like a new chance to work on this, to build together with the Ace of Pentacles, to ground it, because I feel like you never really did. You guys and this person, you never really got a chance to put the seed into the soil and ground this connection, make it stable, make it maybe even like a committed, serious relationship. Maybe it was just a fling or just something you both like a crush. But now it feels quite stable. It feels like, and also the Ace of Pentacles is quite often an energy of proposal. So yeah, absolutely. And it's with this combination with this haughtiness, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like you're both quite cynical about this. Not even cynical, but like, you know what I just remembered? I remembered Harry Potter, the book, or the movies, and how Severus Snape shot Expecto Patronum, and it was a door, just like Lily's Potter Patronum. And when Dumbledore asked him, after all this time, after all these years, no, I think after all this time, and he said, always. And that's what it feels to me like. It's not that you're going to be all, everything is going to be pink and fluffy. You had your history. Maybe you were angry at each other. Maybe there were some lingering hurt, but at the same time, it's as though you always knew that you will end up together eventually. Yeah. After all this time, always. Very interesting energy, yeah. Like, just let's do it. Let's do it. We always knew, especially with this haughtiness, like, what are we waiting for? Let's look at your oracle cards. Look at that. Yeah. First of all, we've got this card reminder, and it says don't forget. Like a huge, just got goosebumps, chills, because of the fact that again I'm getting this energy of something that keeps coming back and reminding you, this connection reminds you of how you felt, of the fact that maybe there is still a chance. I do feel like this person is about to come back into your life. Try again to make it work. To remind you of the fact that they are not over you, that they still have feelings. Yeah, almost like a constant, I don't even know how to explain it. Just somehow your life, whatever you see, whatever you experience, always reminds you of them. And it's vice versa for them as well. And we've got this card, All That Glitters. I feel like it could be the energy of the past. Maybe you were not quite honest with each other. Maybe you wanted to show the other person another image, another persona, which was not true to who you are. Because I'm looking at these masks, it just doesn't feel honest. I feel like you were not honest with each other in the past. And coupling together with this card, Deceit, very similar message here. Not being yourselves, not being completely authentic, not honestly expressing your feelings, expressing your desires, your needs. I feel like that was the breaking point, or just something that didn't let you get past, didn't let you grow this connection, to develop it into something serious. Not enough honesty, sincerity. But again, it's the past. Because in the future we've got this card Lightning and Power. I feel like it's going to hit you both, that there is still potential here, that you can make it work, since this is your future spouse. I feel like for many of you it will just come as a realization that we belong together. Maybe we should give it a second chance. And I feel like the way this person will come back to you will be quite unexpected, quite shocking, out of the blue. Powerful change in this connection, very powerful. Especially if it has died off a little bit in the past. Then we've got this beautiful card, You Are Limitless. And it says, you can do anything you choose. I feel like it's a huge message for those of you who are doubting what it is that I want for myself in relationships. Do I still want to work on my past, or do I let go of that story completely and I move on? And there is a huge message here that if you are still thinking about your past, there is a reason for that. There is still potential in that connection. I feel like for many of you, even if you try to move on, it's almost like it's still going to come back. And you can choose, you can always choose. You can always try to manifest whatever it is you want. At this point, this connection is available to you. The future with this person is available to you. It's in the books. It's in the cards. Let's get some descriptions of this person so you could recognize them, or just maybe some... Yeah, who's your future spouse? Pile 3. What do they look like? What is their personality like? Maybe their horoscope sign. Who is your future spouse? And we've got, I'm so sorry, pile 3, my camera died. So the first card we've got, the description of your person is energetic. So someone who has a lot of energy, someone very active. Then we've got the card uplifting, the sign Virgo. Then we've got this card possessive. Yeah, so what's mine is mine, and I'm not surprised to see that it could be someone who's still holding on to you from the past. Although Virgo is not someone very possessive, I wouldn't say. This is a sign ruled by Mercury, quite light-hearted and more intellectual. Then we've got this card art. There could be a creative person, this could be their interest or maybe their profession. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Friend. You could be friends with this person. I was feeling, I think in the beginning I said that maybe you're still friends, or it never progressed from being friends to something more. I feel like friendship is an important basis that you had with this person, and many of you still do, I feel like. So yeah, I think this is it. What else do I want to pull? I think that's everything for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was insightful, has inspired you in some ways, gave you the answers you were looking for, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 4, or everyone who chose the yellow calcite stone. Let's see who is your future spouse. We are opening the reading with the star, falseness, the Knight of Pentacles, Priest, Temperance, and Despair. Pile 4. I feel like you are going to marry someone who is very set in their truth. It's almost like they're very honest, a radically honest person. They cannot stand people who are fake, who are false, who are speaking things just to people please or to seem better than who they are. I feel like this person is all about being themselves, being authentic and doing what they love, doing what uplifts them, what inspires them. And very hopeful energies coming through from them, a lot of integrity. I feel like integrity is the biggest word the best word that would describe them. Someone who's completely unapologetically who they are in any given situation. Just being themselves is what they're best at. And it also could be that this person is in the public eye, since we've got the star. Maybe they're sharing their truth with people who are, it's almost like illuminating things that people don't see. They could be a public figure or someone who is fighting for some causes or trying to improve this world. Very humanitarian energy is also coming from them. Since the star rules Aquarius, it's the energy of people who see everybody in the same light, like everybody is equal, everybody is deserving of life, of love, of a good life, of prosperity. Almost like that, what is it? Yeah, just the person who uplifts others, who inspires others, who's a huge leader, I would say. Just someone who affects others so well, improves people's lives. Again, I feel like they're very passionate about some cause. I feel like spirituality is very important for them, not so much religion. And a very, very honest person. Like a role model, even the energy I'm getting. Someone who is a role model for others with a star. Non-judgmental at all, but at the same time someone who's very discerning for the truth, almost like they have their own reality that they live in. Sometimes we get clouded, but this person is very much clear about what is truth, what is right, what is wrong, and it's different. I feel like this person is very different from others. Maybe other people would even call them bizarre or unique or just someone who's a little bit crazy, but in a good way. Just because they're not afraid to be themselves, to say the things they believe in, even if they sound a little bit out there, not what the majority of people believe in. Yeah, very powerful person overall, very loving as well. The star is the energy of unconditional love for me. I feel like this person just accepts everybody and loves everybody as they are. Their ego is not, it's almost like they've worked through their ego wounds a lot in the past. Very simple person they are as well, I feel like. Very accepting. They know how to hold space for others. They know how to make other people feel comfortable. And very inspiring. It's almost like spending 5 minutes with this person would equal, I don't know, 10 years of therapy. They're just very bright and uplifting. That's what I'm feeling. How or when will you meet? We've got the Knight of Pentacles and Priest. I feel like it might happen when many of you, I will be working towards something that's important for you, some sort of goal, some sort of idea or ambition, and it's almost like it's been taking you quite some time to reach that, to reach maybe some of you wanted to get some sort of education or to be initiated to something. With this Priest, I'm feeling like just, again, a huge message of truth. I don't know why, for this pile, especially for pile 4. Truth and honesty and finding your truth, finding the meaning of life if you want. I feel like you might meet them when you are getting some sort of apprenticeship or learning something new, or maybe going through some sort of course, or even like a retreat of some sort, because we see a lot of nature here in these cards. A retreat to, I don't know, where people go to change themselves, to find answers to their questions. I feel like that's your case. Almost like working with value, what it is that's important for me, what it is that I believe in, what are my beliefs. And when you will be doing that, that's when you will meet this person. Again, in this combination, the star and then the Priest, I feel like it could very well be a spiritual community of some sort, or just community of people who have the same goals and values, and who are doing the same, who are trying to find bits of truth that are so valuable. How do I even put this into words? Yeah, maybe initiation again in some sort of, I don't want to say religion, but like people who go for yoga retreats, for example, or for healing some sort of wounds from the past, or something that helps, like hippie energy I'm getting almost here. Very spiritual. And a lot about truth is here. I don't even know how to put it into words again. I feel like for some of you it will strongly resonate with your journey, what you've been doing so far, where you've been striving to go. Yeah, improving yourself, finding your truth. What kind of relationship are you going to have together? A very, very calm one, very peaceful, very healing with this Temperance card. I feel like you've been in turbulent relationships in the past, 100%. I feel like you have experienced all of those roller coasters, or like hot and cold situations, and feeling like your emotions are all over the place and you can't sit still, your heart is going crazy and you don't know what the other person is feeling, and it's all confusing. This connection is going to be completely different. There won't be this desperation to find any closure or to feel connected. It's almost like it will come naturally. It feels there is a flow in this connection, a lot of flow and healing and just peace, comfort, stability as well. Temperance is a very pure and mild energy for me always, of like water. The way the water flows, your emotions will be stable finally. Not only even your emotions, your mind, your heart, everything will be at peace with this person. And they will feel the same about you. Just a safe haven. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah. No more intensity, no more struggle, no more like ego clashes. This just feels very natural. It's going to flow very naturally, this connection. It's going to feel very calming, very supportive, very compassionate. Healing bond. And out of the all cards in the deck, we already got two major arcanas, the Star and the Temperance, which are very much about unconditional love, about home, happiness. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile 4. Interesting. Where do I even start? Let's do this one. We've got this card, a change in the wind. Yeah, I feel like this person will come around when you will be trying to change yourself, change your views, undergoing some sort of, maybe, again I keep seeing retreat of some sort, maybe even travel, or just connecting to your spirituality very strongly at this point in your life. And there will be changes that will be caused by this. Could be moving physically, or just changes inside of you, changes in your thinking patterns, in your everyday routines. That's when they will come by. Also, we've got this card, message, and I feel like there will be a lot of communication between the two of you. You will feel like you speak the same language, you understand each other really well. It could be that in the beginning you will talk mostly through non-verbal means, like writing letters to each other, messaging each other. Yeah, but it will feel like the communication just flows. You understand each other so well. Then we've got this card, tree or grounding. This is very nice. Again, this quality of foundation of this connection is going to be unshakable. It's going to be very stable, and you will ground each other. Because you are very spiritual people. I feel like most of you are just out there and not very grounded in the reality. And you need someone who will make you feel comfortable and stable, and that they're not going to go anywhere. You are home to each other, and with this temperance, I feel like it will feel very stable, very harmonious connection, very peaceful. And you totally deserve this, pile 4. I feel like you do. And then we've got 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So also a spiritual bond, 100%. Looking at how spiritual you both are, this will be something that you will both share. Connection to source, working on your spirituality, on your beliefs, expanding your horizons, expanding your intuition. Yeah, feeling like you're connected not only here, but somewhere up above as well. Very strong bond. Being able to feel each other, regardless of the distance, even if you're far away. And then we've got this card, Choose Love, and it says, you always have choice. Make yours with love. Beautiful card. I feel like this connection will bring a lot of love in general into your lives. Will make you look at the world, at people, at everyday events through the lens of love, of compassion, of kindness, and just make things much more easier. Feels like it's a big lesson for the two of you, that this connection will encourage choosing your vibration, choosing your state of being, not from struggle or lack or anger, resentment, but from love. Making love the basis of every single choice you make. And this connection will kind of enforce that every single day. Very loving bond. And I feel like you're very spiritual people. That's like no surprise to me, because of then we've got this 6th chakra, choose love. It's almost like that's what you've been trying to do all your life. And when this person comes around, it's just double power of this love and energy for the world. So let's get some descriptions for your person, pile 4. Who are they? Who will you marry? Who is your future spouse? How do they look like? What is their horoscope sign maybe? Their personality traits? Who is your future spouse? Pile 4. We've got this card, Adventure. Maybe you will both like to travel or to spend a lot of time in nature, to see new places, new people. Nice. We've got this card, Prosperity, with the Knight of Pentacles, especially in the middle of your reading. Then we've got Persistent. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to be persistent with you. They won't rest until they know you are theirs, that you are a couple. Then we've got the horoscope sign, which is Aries. And it correlates really well with their nature of being very honest, very blunt about who they are, what they believe in, because Aries is a very individual sign, and their motto is I am, the first sign in the wheel of horoscope. And then we've got this card, Practical. Yeah, so it's a nice balance between spirituality and practicality in you and as well in them. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We've got Dark Eyes. So for the majority of you, this person will have the darker shade of eye color as well. I also wanted to look at the bottom of your deck to see what we've got here. We have the King of Swords. No doubt, no doubt. This person seems very, very intelligent. I don't know what they do. Maybe they're a scientist, or maybe they're just someone who brings about the truth, and in a very... It's almost like there is no argument to what they say. They shoot facts at people and just reason. They're the voice of reason, I feel like. That's who they are. They're all about truth. Bullshit aside, I'm gonna show you the truth. Very honest. And I feel like in the relationship with you, you will never doubt what it is that they're thinking, what it is that they want. they're very open and very almost like rational, but at the same time they've got a bigger vision of things. It's not that they're only focused on little details. Very interesting mind they've got, this person. Very intelligent, very smart, very well educated as well. They could be. They know a lot about a lot, if that makes sense. So this is all I have for you, pile 4. I hope this reading has given you some answers, has resonated with you, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.